The search for the Holy Grail continues on Broadway this fall. It's a revival of Spamalot, the 2005 Tony winner for Best Musical, based loosely on Monty Python and the Holy Grail. I caught up with one of the stars of the new Spamalot, James Monroe Iglehart. Let's talk about Tony-winning musical Spamalot and what this means to you to be back on stage with the show.
It means a great deal. It means so much to me. My Spamalot family and I had a great time in Washington, D.C. at the Kennedy Center. Never in a million years did we think we'd bring it to Broadway, and the fact that we're here is nothing but a blessing. And we can't wait to bring the wonderful music, the great story, and the absolute silliness of the great Monty Python show back to New York City.
Who's the king?
You are!
Who's the king?
You are!
Audiences just love this. We need a laugh.
Yeah, I think so. I think with all the things happening in the world today, I think people need to smile. I think people need to laugh. I think people need to remember that it's okay to be silly. I think there's so much it's like every time you turn on the television or listen to a podcast, it's like, it's a mugshot, or somebody's running into your house, or it's like the climate, everybody's either burning or freezing, and then you just need someone to just be silly and say something absolutely ridiculous. I think you need a bunch of really silly guys searching for the Holy Grail, but at the same time, being attacked by a giant killer rabbit. I mean, that is what this world needs right now, just to take your mind off the realness. I mean, when our show is so silly, and our show is just as silly as the real stuff in the world, at least our silly will make you laugh.
Isn't that scary?
Yeah, our silly will make you laugh, and I think that's what
it is so true versus cry. King Arthur, it was built for you. It's just fun.
You know, it's funny. I feel so privileged to step into these shoes created by the legendary Monty Python, but also the legendary Tim Curry, and then to be able to step into the shoes for this, for this new season. It's really funny. Plus, it's King Arthur. I mean, I've been following this story since, the Disney version of Sword in the Stone. So it's like you follow these things, Excalibur. You've heard this all your life, and then to actually be able to hold Excalibur and play this role, even as nutty as it is, I think it's fun. Also, the fun part about my role is King Arthur's dead serious. He's dead serious to find the Holy Grail. Everybody around him is nuts, but he is dead serious.
Which what makes him
and
so
that's
funny.
what makes it so much fun.
I do have to ask you something else. Do you leave Spamalot just in a great mood I mean, I know probably exhausted, but in a great mood?
Yes, absolutely.
I'm just wondering.
Because what you guys don't understand is what you guys see on stage is funny.
Yeah.
But there are so many, see, that's what I'm talking about. No, keep rolling, we're fine. This is real. This happens in interviews. I like unperfect interviews
me
when things
too.
happen. So,
I have a lot of them.
And what's funny is what just happened now is exactly what happened. So what you guys see on stage is funny, but what happens backstage is even funnier, because you are surrounded by some of the most amazing performers in the world. And these folks that we have in this show, I mean, from Chris Fitzgerald to Leslie Kritzer to Nick Walker, Michael Urie, I mean, to Ethan Slater, I mean, Jimmy
all of you
Smugula.
individually.
I mean, everybody individually is funny on their own, but all of us together collectively, I always look at Josh, our director, and I go, are you sure you want to get inside this bathtub with us? We are all insane, and it's great.
It's a good insane?
Yeah, oh my God, it's one of those fun insanes.